There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Opts for safety. Oh, what has happened here? A heavy challenge. Rijkaard. Lahm. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! There was plenty of power on that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nesta. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Haaland. Vieira. Mateus. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Deftly away. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Probing pass. France still without a single shot on target. Batistuta is onto this, tries from distance. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. France are looking to break at pace. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nesta calmly anticipate. Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Ronaldo, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. Goal! France! And France are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
France have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. Brazil have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Now it's Mbappe. Batistuta. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he's only too happy to take that. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Haaland tries to clear. Roberto Carlos! And he's managed to get free. Oh, sweet feet. He's being urged to shoot. That's a good ball out wide. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, that was vital. It's a pretty loose pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Mateus. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. And this is Ronaldo. In towards the back stick.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Nicked it back promptly. Nedved. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. France leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Lahm. Lahm charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely bit of skill. Driven in. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Roberto Carlos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lahm, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Ronaldo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Beckham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Mbappe. Nedved. And he's worked it through. Goes for a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Bale. And the through ball.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Into the last quarter of an hour. Nesta makes the interception. Pullet. Maldini cuts out the pass. Bale. Crosses it in. Impressive jump. And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 4.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Attention, changement.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's straight offside. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Can he get it through? Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down as opposed to 2.
And that's a throw-in. France have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's put paid to the danger. Well, they've got it again. Brazil disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. He's picked his way through. Brilliantly cut out.
Temps additionnel.
That's going to go a long way.
Minute.
Now it's Mbappe. And that's it. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a traditional and as an inverted winger. So he always offers you that option, hugging the line or coming inside.
Very versatile, isn't he?
Yeah, and then there's that trademark run from deep.
So the defence are going to have their hands full.
You can say that again.
He's picked his way through. It's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it, and he shoots! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. Beckham in acres of space out wide. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus. Now it's Nedved. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vieira. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Aubameyang. Ambitious ball here. And he was alert to it. Now, can they get him away? And it's Beckham. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that's a good ball. Now, there's a probing ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted.
Brazil always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Aubameyang is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. Good ball over the top. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Nedved! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Lahm, very much a man of this moment. Lahm. It's going across goal. Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, look at Cristiano Ronaldo! It's Bale! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. Pressure coming in from all directions. Thuram looking for the far post. Tries to get it clear. And that's been won. Mateus! And the ball's come loose here. The cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Batistuta. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lahm. Now it's Beckham. Now it's Beckham. Beckham. He's found a way through. Beckham with... Oh, good line! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Portugal are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And we get things going again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aubameyang. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's... Hullet! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Beckham! And somehow he kept it out. Now it's Nedved. Bullet passed somewhat off target. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Ronaldo. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, delightful ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's a shade optimistic. Now it's Cantona.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's a dangerous chance! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been cut short. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he was quick to react. Pullet on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway. Haaland! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nicely weighted ball. No, that's been intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in. Now it's Haaland. Lahm play, towering header. Oh, crossbar. He's given the time to pick a pass. Busquets. And here's back. He'll try from distance. And the ball's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Delivered. Oh, good climb. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
No, that was never going to make it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Lahm. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lahm, impressive jump. No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Mbappe. Portugal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. And now the breakaway. Can he latch on to this? Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found the way through. Chance to deliver. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe. And it's Nedved.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bale powering forward here. Busquets. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Nice looking ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cristiano, can he finish? And there's a goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
15 minutes till half-time. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Taken back almost at once. It's Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Great vision. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Mateus, and it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Here's Vieira. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Mohamed Salah! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. And for the first half, that is that. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Caros espectadores, consultem ecrã gigante para informações acerca dos acessos e serviços dentro do estádio. Substituição para Portugal.
Gets us going once more.
Número 4. Sai e vai.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Gullit. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Portugal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Nesta gets it away. And they win it back again. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Aubameyang. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Beckham is one whose deliveries we all know about. And here's Aubameyang. He's being urged to shoot. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
An instinct. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Could move up a gear here. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's through here. Tries a shot! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This looks promising. The counter is on for Portugal. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's terrific effort! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Beckham, looking for options for movement. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that's well seen too. Beckham knocks it into... Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Played into space.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Corner number 2 then. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham with the cross. Portugal awarded another corner. Portugal have their third corner. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Well, what a waste that one is. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That's a lovely pass. Nedved. It's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. Lovely, now then.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not the most accurate pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. Portugal are closing in on a comfortable win. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. He has found a way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And here's Aubameyang. Nedved. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's managed to get free. Takes a shot! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that was vital. Lam, a player who needs no introduction. Bullet. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro spots it, and that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Haaland! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lam aims beyond the defence, and this is Ronaldo. He's got away. Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nedved tries to pass it through. Portugal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. Mateus makes the interception. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Haaland. Busquets. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough.
Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Knocks it into space. He's gone for goal! Forced to go back. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira is offering a wry smile there.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Beckham. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Mateus, he won't be happy with that one. And it's Lam. Now the... Getting up there! It's out for a goal kick. Pullet is there, and he can pick it up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta gets over and intercepts. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's been cut out, well played. And here's Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? He slings it in. He's there and gets it away. Roberto Carlos. Now who's going to be first to this? Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. That's a shade optimistic. Lam. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lam.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Have a play for a goal kick. Pull it. And it's Bale. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. Brazil get the ball rolling in the second half. And this is Ronaldo. Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball.
And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away with one there. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this. Beckham. Lam. So, what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. And it's Roberto Carlos. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, good read. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved in with the challenge. There will be a throw-in.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 10. Pierre Aubameyang.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he plays one through. He's on it, can he get away? Aubameyang is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance to deliver. Brazil have their second corner now. Aubameyang attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. And smartly reclaimed. Beckham powering forward here. Space for him to turn and look. Looking for the far... Oh, good! It's hit the crossbar. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And he's quick to return it. Nedved. And here's Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that could set him on his way. And a header! It's anyone's ball now. And it's been hooked away. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they've got rid. And the cross comes in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Lahm. And here's Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's had a shot! Oh, that's a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Portugal leading now.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence and all...
And the shot!
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a shot! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Caros espectadores, consultou aqui no gigante para informações acerca dos horários dos comboios em todas as estações principais.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
And he's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for...
And Batistuta! Oh, crossbar! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lam. Cross to the back post. Impressive jump! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Has not gone well. Now, can they get him away? Beckham picks it up out wide. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. It's a pretty loose pass. Lam. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, just tries a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Brazil are already chasing the game. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he welcomes it in. And the keeper's there to save. Beckham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot at goal! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cristiano Ronaldo thinks about the shot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Mbappe. And they are prompt with their pressing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Pull it. Aubameyang. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Beckham. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. And it's claimed by the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Aubameyang. And Aubameyang! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Aubameyang clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham standing over it. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Beckham on a strong run here. Chance, surely! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Backward it goes. Vieira. Mateus. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Oh, it's a great ball. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Cristiano Ronaldo really played that return ball to perfection there.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at...
Oh, right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Portugal really could have done without this. So this to break the deadlock. Just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's found a way past. Across. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he's worked it through. He's shifting through the gears, and Batistuta! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Van der Sar clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something that...
Terrific effort! And it's in! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Batistuta. Beckham has a look and plays it forward. It's Hullet. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No, that's been intercepted. Looking to play him in. Could move up a gear here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's having a go! It's a loose ball. Bale puts the ball in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nedved. Oh, good take in a good area. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maldini. He's in a great position here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. And it's played in. Mateus. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, no joy this time. Mateus. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldo might just make this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has been slung wide. Crossed into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Aubameyang.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Bale. Bale. Lovely feet. Pullet in with the challenge. Knocks it into space. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And they can counter here. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that is a nice touch. Bale. Plenty to aim at here. Flings it across. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Yeah. Right card, spots it and intercepts. Mateus. Nedved. Now it's Aubameyang! And the keeper has reacted superbly. And that brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second period is on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Strong running down that left flank. Ball is over the line. Nedved. That is ended up in no man's land.
Oh, really well played.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ronaldo. Tries to play it. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Aubameyang is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And it's Gullit. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Portugal have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Aubameyang. Vieira. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. Van der Sar claims comfortably. Vieira calmly anticipates. Great vision. He's found space here. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's been hooked away. And this is Batistuta.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. And he cuts out the supply. Mateus. Mateus. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And this is Batistuta. Now that's a fine challenge. Portugal needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
Número 10, Pierre Aubameyang. Número 13,
Towering header!
mudar os seus lugares a número 4,
Harmlessly behind.
número 22. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Bale is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. In towards the backs. He leaps for it. And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's where it came from. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Portugal may not have finished with 11, but they have shown terrific spirit, and they claim the win.
Well, that's what spirit and togetherness is all about, Peter. I thought they showed terrific desire and focus and fitness in refusing to settle for a draw. A time to hold heads high.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening.